I think, like a lot of people in the West, Hard Boiled was their introduction to action genius John Woo. And maybe it was The Killer, but for me, it was Hard Boiled. It was my introduction to Woo and Chow Yun-Fat and to Hong Kong cinema that wasn't about martial arts or Jackie Chan or Jet Li. It was the first time I saw an Asian dude being badass in a Western sense, aka an Asian dude that went full Arnold, and I loved it as a 13-year-old, and I love it now as a 27-year-old. Hard Boiled is a movie that is hardwired into the action flick pop culture atmosphere. All the things that I love about John Woo are in this movie at their absolute best levels. The basic premise of the movie is this. Old school Hong Kong police inspector Tequila Yun is Dirty Harry. He's beat Takeshi in Violent Cop, and he hates gangsters. He's smooth, reckless, loves jazz, and loves playing it in cool clubs. Chow Yun-Fat plays this character so damn well. I thought he was a badass in A Better Tomorrow, and he absolutely is. But Tequila, man, Tequila is a smooth operator. Opposite from Tequila is Alan, played by Tony Leung, an undercover cop who's attacking the gangsters from the inside out. This role is just as important as Tequila. If Tony's performance lacked at all, the overall awesomeness of the movie would go down. It's a 50-50 between the two lead characters. Maybe 60-40 with Tequila being more of the guy. Hard Boiled is paced really well, even though its runtime's about 128 minutes. For an action movie, 90 minutes is my favorite length for a commando, a time cop, a Rambo. The extra time doesn't bother me in Hard Boiled because its time is used to build atmosphere. That time is used to build up that Woo style that he's known for. I don't know how much more slow motion shots add to the overall running time, but it's a John Woo flick, so it's mandatory. Hard Boiled hits that perfect mixture between action and crime drama. It never completely goes just to one side. It's not just an action movie, it's not just a drama. Whenever it starts getting heavy into the action, it sways back into the dramatic elements and vice versa. What I always think about when I rewatch these 80s and 90s John Woo movies is that they're full of heart, and that seeps through the screen. A lot of the shit that happens can come off as goofy, like the fact that guns in 90s Hong Kong never have to be reloaded. Unless it's time to look cool, then we can show a shot of the gun being reloaded. There's goofy stuff in Hard Boiled, and it works because the movie is fun. Hits on those heroic themes that John Woo loves so much, and most of all, it's stylish. I love 80s and 90s action schlock. It's probably my favorite genre of all time. And while Hard Boiled is not that, it's not completely far off. And that's a good thing. So few directors have a style that's obvious to the average moviegoer. Maybe David Fincher, added Wes Anderson in there, of course. Tim Burton's on there. Scorsese probably. Tarantino. And then you got John Woo. And I guess if you just don't enjoy his style, then you might just think Hard Boiled's boring and dumb and stupid. You'd be wrong, but that's fine. For me, Hard Boiled is a must-see movie. Not just in your appreciation of Hong Kong cinema or Asian cinema, but movies in general. Action movies don't get the respect they deserve nowadays as being truly awesome pieces of film. Hard Boiled is a great example of a movie that uses the intricate action scenes as a way to expand on the characters, not just as cool set pieces, most of the time. This movie is near perfect. It's badass, it's full of style, the two main leads are cool guys, and when it's all said and done and the credits are rolling, you feel like you went on an action-packed crime adventure, which is what John Woo is a master at.